Hey world, if you've made it to this part, congratulations. This is part 3 of teaching your saddle horse how to become a cart horse. Here we have Amie, the 4-year-old warmblood filly. Problematic when she came, but now is being an overachiever. And I'm here with Miss Kaitlin. Kaitlin is one of my wonderful academy graduates, coming all the way from Tennessee, and she's here helping me a little bit with this driving. Notice a couple things that are going to be different than what you're used to seeing driving. She has an MG natural horsemanship halter on. All right. We have our cart on. We want to make sure that our shafts and our tug lines are pretty much in a parallel line together. We're making sure that our drive lines are over everything. Perfect. Now what we're going to do is I have a long lead rope here, a 30-foot lead rope. And what I'm going to do is we're going to start asking her to go forward. This is where you have the most accidents, the very first time. So this is her very first time ever having a cart on. So we'll start steering her towards the rail. And what you'll notice is, since she's a horsemanship horse, she knows how to give the pressure. Well, now this is the part that they have the most problem. When you go to turn the horse and they feel that pressure on their shoulder and their butt at the same time. Notice how I stay in her vision where she can see me. If Kaitlin was driving this horse by herself on her very first time pulling a cart, she might get in a bind. But we're going to do everything we can to make sure she has a positive experience. So everything with driving, you grab a hold of the situation. Grab life by the horns. If your horse is getting a little sketched out, you redirect their attention to you. We have her going. Everything's going good. Start drawing a little bit more to the rail there. A little bit more right rein. You don't have to move over. You just pull more right rein. All right, what we're going to do is we're going to change sides now. Change sides. Come over with me. Oh. Good job. So right there, our horse tried to give and go. And she does that because she's a riding horse. And I just pulled her head and shoulder off of the rail so she didn't get stuck. This is why having a pony person is so awesome. You can get almost any horse to drive. As long as they give the pressure, they give right and left, you can control her head, you can control the horse. So now it's just a matter of us getting her through this sticky stage where she doesn't understand the pressure of the shafts on her. And the reason she doesn't understand is because she's already been taught under saddle to give and go. So she doesn't necessarily follow her head, she follows the pressure. Well, whenever we go to turn this horse, she feels the pressure of one shaft up front by her shoulder, she feels the other shaft by her hindquarters. So we're starting to turn here. Very nice. Notice if I have to pull on her, I'm not only going to pull her to the side, but I'm going to pull her forwards. You can't disengage her hindquarter because they have a stick on both sides of them. So what you have to do is pull forward. So see how I get out in front of her? That's what we're looking for. The awesome thing about this is you can start letting them cover ground. All right, pull her to the left, pull her to the left, pull her to the left. If there's two of you, you probably want your more experienced person on their first session on their face. The person that horse really respects on their face, because you're going to shut them down if there's an issue. Very nice. So now we're starting to get forward, we're starting to get straighter and flatter. That's what we're looking for. Every time she gets stuck, we just draw her forward here. Notice how anytime she has problems, I go from, now I'm hiding from her, I can't see her eyes so she can't see me, to I go where she can see me so she knows to go forward. When we get to the second corner down here, we're going to change directions. Pull her face this way. There we go. That's it. Now you're going to start pulling with your right hand. Right hand, right hand, right hand. Right hand, right hand, right hand. There we go. Awesome. So this is an awesome way to really have great control of a horse and let them have a great experience. And really, as long as the two people that are showing them this are confident grabbing a hold of the horse and telling them where they want them to go, it's very difficult for your horse to get into a bind like this. All right, we'll switch directions again. So notice when I switch directions, you always want, that's it, you always want your driver and your pony person on the same side. So that is the amazing part of having a pony person. Oh, just doing that, we're able to give her her first driving sessions day after day without her being able to get into a bind. And all of those sessions, if you're doing this single-handedly, if you're doing it by yourself, when that horse shuts down and doesn't want to go, well, if they pop or explode or go sideways, you're just stuck and you're going to have a wreck. If you do this with two people like this, you can really avoid those wrecks when it's most important. In the sponge age of the horse, the first few rides that they have, the first few times that they're driving this cart, so that they get a positive experience about it. And whenever you do that, very quickly, you can have your horse that's driving a cart. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next video.